Akshay Prasanna from Turnitin. Welcome to third LIS conference on academic integrity and reinventing excellence in libraryship. Thanks to LIS Academy for bringing up this conference and giving us this opportunity to present Turnitin for the entire conference. Basically, what is plagiarism? When plagiarism comes in picture, we speak about Turnitin. Plagiarism occurs deliberately or unintentionally using someone's language, idea without acknowledging the source. You tend to get into plagiarism. There are a lot of disadvantages for an individual and as well for an institution. An institution always procures such kind of tools because the environment is broken. So this leads to some kind of lower standards. It also helps the institution to upbring the, if you are able to find out what is plagiarism, how the similarity is there. So for this, Turnitin has been building academic integrity tools, which has been evolving in complexity scale. It's all started from 1998 till 2018. We are able to find out different types of plagiarism. The first and foremost thing that occurred was copy and paste plagiarism. So this Control C and Control V, find and replacing the articles, find and replacing the text, was the initial way of plagiarism. Then came student collision, where students used to share among their community, and this lead to kind of a plagiarism. It kept evolving in 2005 to 2015, where the self-plagiarism is one more introduction to that. What happens is, whenever we publish an article, we tend to copy from our publications and we try to write a new article or a new thesis. This led to another kind of misconduct, which is called as self-plagiarism. And also recycle used to happen. We used to borrow generously from other citation without citing them. This is a big disadvantage for everything. So when it comes slowly to in the year 2015 to 2018, there is a lot of other new changes in the form of plagiarism. The first and foremost that comes in picture is contract cheating and ghostwriting. What do you mean by ghostwriting? Hiring someone writing for you who might be a subject matter expert. This led to a kind of a collision there. So this was one of the biggest challenge to overcome. We have helped you in that aspect also. We will tell you how Turnitin is going to help you in that aspect. The next came as code similarity. When it comes to code similarity, a lot of engineering departments are working on coding and other things. So this led to kind of a plagiarism as well, and was along with it, there was one more source called as open source. Open source, lot of articles started publishing, and this led to a big wider range of plagiarism. Plagiarism became increasingly sophisticated these days. So we need to find out what is getting plagiarized, what is not getting plagiarized. So Turnitin history, how we started working on this area when Control C and Control F and Control V were in a lot of place for the student. So we started by 1998 from students of University of Berkeley, and today we have direct operations in South Asian market for the Indian and Sri Lankan and Bangladesh, Maldives, and these customers across South Asia also. So we operate from Delhi and Noida office. The client base of 140 countries is there globally, and we are present in 18 using our tools. 30 million end users have been using our tools. So that is the background of Turnitin. We are one of the most effective solution for plagiarism detection. What happens, everyone feels, is there are a lot of tools in Google. If I find a lot of similarity index tools, we find out another thing. But what you try to find out is only this 32% of internet pages, which are openly available and accessible for everyone, and including a student, faculty, scientist, or whoever it is. But whereas the remaining 89% of the research, which is the core research area, lies under. So this is the primary A research area which we concentrate on. So this is very important, and this needs to be identified whenever we are trying to identify what is the similarity. That's what Turnitin is concentrating on. So there are about 21 million unoriginal papers that was detected by Turnitin. 11% of the submission was in higher education globally last year. So this was the biggest achievement for Turnitin, which was identified, and 40 to 70% unoriginal content from the customers were also identified. This helps the institution to maintain their academic integrity also, and it helped the student to avoid plagiarism consequences as well. So these are the biggest plus point that Turnitin achieved last year. It is one of the largest and fastest growing databases across the globe. We have student papers, published research, and web content. When we talk about databases, we have 1 billion student papers. There are 178 million journals, which is archived, and current journals that are covered. Along with that, the biggest plus point is Crossref. The exclusivity with Crossref is with Turnitin, and Turnitin crawls under all the Crossref databases. This is one of the biggest achievement of Turnitin as well. When it comes to web pages, we cover about 70 billion web pages. This is related to core research area, nothing else. Altogether, it is 8 petabyte of content that we crawl under. There are Turnitin integrity applications. A lot of you might have heard about various publications, various applications where you do publications, where you try to find out similarity and all. These are the tools that are helping you across. First and foremost is you might have heard about Turnitin Feedback Studio in various university. Next comes Originality Check. Also, you might have heard. And Similarity is a new product that is getting launched. When it comes to Authenticate, this is what the publisher-friendly tool that has been used. Publishers, most of the publishers for their journals, conferences, they use Authenticate to run a report and check the documents. These are the products that is there in the market globally, and it is available for all the end users as well. The new product that Turnitin has procured right now and is available for the global market is Turnitin assessment application called as GradeScope, where you can run examinations, quizzes, homework, problem set, multiple choice questions called as bubble sheet. Here there is academic integrity for programming assignments where code similarity can be found out between 2 students, 3 students, or the whole class also. You can run an online assignment. This is a test that is happening where you can set a time limit and you can do it. Here, this is not a form of a Word file or a PDF has to be uploaded. You can take a student can take any pen and paper, piece of paper, write an answer and upload that document. It gets checked by the faculty. So it's a great tool. It is available for the complete market across South Asia as well. What does our integrity applications do? That is academic integrity applications. We do document to document comparison. Any document that you upload is compared with all the other databases of Turnitin. All the 72 billion web pages are covered, including archived and current journals and everything. So that will be comparing literature to literature, the literature that you have written and the literature that is available. This will lead to code generation, which you see here, and it will tell you what is the similarity percentage. You will be able to identify the percentage and see from where the match is happening. This match can be identified. This match will tell you where exactly the similarity source is there, and you can recorrect it and paraphrase and rewrite the document. You can also download this document to view it offline. This helps you to view it whenever there is no internet or any services. That will also help you. You can share this document with anyone offline also via email or Dropbox or Google Drive. ETS E-Rater will help you to check grammatic checks. Any grammatic mistakes in your document will be able to check through ETS E-Rater. Feedback mechanism is also available in our products, and authorship investigate. This is a new intervention to the Turnitin host. So it will help you to identify what mistakes are there between the 2 students. What is the collision between 2 students or between 10 students? You can identify what is the mismatch also. You can do grading also to the entire class. You can pull out the reports, what grading is happening, that also can be identified. Ultimately, you can avoid plagiarism. This plagiarism, if you're able to avoid, you will be more confident to do more publications as well. LMS integration is a available feature. It's been there from long time. We have few in-house LMSs which we support, and there are few third-party LMSs that we are integrating also. So these are the few examples. The top known are like Moodle, Blackboard, Microsoft Teams, Sakai, Canvas, etc. Support how library can impact on this, or the research scholars can impact on it, or an institution can impact on academic integrity is we should define a policy, tell the institution on the student what is the defined norms. For example, in India, if you speak about, there is UGC norms. How much is the similarity acceptance rate? What gets excluded? What gets included? So these are the defined policy and norms. This awareness has to be created among the student community. This will help the student to understand what exactly my researcher is going to check in that, and what exactly I have to exclude it. We need to educate the student also as a faculty. We need to tell the student what citation has to be given, what is the academic integrity practices, what are the proper skills that student has to know. This education has to be there. And protecting your policy said earlier, these policies will be helping the standards of the institution to be upgraded, and it will be a plagiarized free institution. So this is the plus point of having policies and norms. So this is what Turnitin is supporting. We have a lot of reaching points. You can reach the organizers also, and you can reach us on our website also. It's www.turnitin.com. Thank you so much for your opportunity. To stay safe, take care. Thank you so much. I would extend my thanks on behalf of my organization to all the organizers of LIS Academy and the end users who have participated in the conference as well. Thank you so much.